Okay, appreciate you tuning in to another video with Straight Talk with Dr. Chaz, the Prophet. Got a rainy day out here today. As I do workout, I'm kind of like to work out in ministry at the same time. That just happens to be the circumstances right now. So my message today is one that is the most popular sin on earth. I guess a lot of people got a lot of interpretations about the most popular sin on earth. I'm going to share the most popular sin on earth with you today in this video. I may do it reverse because I'm holding an umbrella and walking in the rain, so I might reverse this and show you the view. See if that works. I don't know if that works. We'll see. I don't see it. I don't know how to do it, so we're stuck with this, I guess. Anyway, there's a lot of sins. There's more sins than there is anything else on earth. And most of us tie the greatest sins to murder and, and rape and things of those natures, and those are disastrous sins. Those are very, very bad sins. For the most part, it's not the most popular sin. Now, it's the most, I guess they might say the sin that most people believe to be the worst sin. But I disagree even with that. And I know people look at me or they hear my message and they're like, this guy here, man, he's a trip. Yeah, I am. I'm a prophet. Prophets are a trip because they don't conform to everything else. They don't conform with the traditions of the world. So, just to hit the nail on the head with the hammer, I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. The strongest and most popular sin, really, to me, according to the revelation that God has given me as his servant, is lying. Lying is the strongest sin. Now, you say, well, there's white lies and lies that don't mean a whole lot, and people just say lies just to say them and so on. Well, that's the whole objective. That's the reason why it's the most popular lies. The most popular sin is because of lies. And lies are done by everybody. Murders aren't done by everybody. Rapes aren't done by everybody. Matter of fact, even people that generally do it, they don't get to do it that often. You can do sins, and most sins are done in secret. Fornication, sex, sex with cheating on your wife or your husband. All these things are done, and they're very difficult to do. You can't hide them very easily. It takes a great amount of hiding, and lie is probably the strongest thing used to hide the sin. So the foundation of any sin and every sin is lies. Now, my study in the Word of God, there's one thing that has always struck me hard. Was when I read the scripture that says liars will burn in hell. Doesn't say about a lot of everybody else, but a lot of other sins you burning in hell behind. But liars will burn in hell. Why would that statement be made so profound? To say liars will burn in hell. That's because it's the greatest sin. It's used the most. Now, it might take you a few minutes to let this sink in, but no one gets around a lie. Everybody lies. Some people just lie a whole lot more than others. And some people make it a lifestyle to lie, and they become a liar. And that is very dangerous. That's a dangerous lifestyle, to be a liar. That means most of the things that come out your mouth, liars. You ever had a friend or somebody that you know or a family member that they lie so much they're to the point to where you can't believe nothing to come out their mouth. I don't care what they say. You just can't even take it in, take them serious about anything, because that's how much they lie. And people that lie consistently on a consistent basis all the time, they tend to become their first language. I mean, they lie before they tell the truth. They'll lie out of everything that comes out their lips. But the whole world is involved in lies. The world itself exists on lies. So that's why lies is the greatest sin. That's why lie is the most popular sin. Because everything that you know to be true, more likely is a lie. And that goes with pretty much from the what's going on in the world, of what you know to be the past, because most of us haven't, well, none of us have lived in the past, so we have to take people's word for it. And a lot of people's words are lies. I mean, people do things to cover up things for their benefit. So lies is the greatest sin. Now, this, I would say, you need to believe in relationship to the foundation of lying or lies. See, where the root of lies come from is Satan. He's the author of lies. He's the father of lies. And the Bible tells you that. Now, why is he the father of lies? Because he was the first to introduce lying to the earth anyway, to mankind. He lied to Eve. But he's founded in lies. He lied to other angels on earth, claiming he could be the new God. And he lies on a consistent basis in his total existence. His total existence is based on lies. And this is what I really need you to take to heart is, in relationship to finding God or living for God, you have to resist Satan. Otherwise, you have to realize that I'm not going to believe the lies that's being told. And there's plenty of that going on. Everything that's the opposite of God is a lie. It's that in a nutshell. You really can't make it any plainer than that. Everything that is the opposite of God is a lie. So that incorporates a lot, because most things are in the opposite of God. Most things are in the opposite of God. Very few things aren't in the that aren't in the opposite of God. And the only thing that can be lined up with God is godly things, things that relate to God. Nothing else can be lined up with God. Our life is a lie for the most part. When I say that, I mean that from the foundation of everything to where you are now, from when you was a child and how you learned, how you came up, and the whole 9 yards. The root of it is based on lies. Most of the time people lie unintentionally, but that doesn't make it no less a lie. It's still a lie, even if it's a lie unintentionally, because if you've been told a lie and you believe it, and you believe the lie, you spread that lie. You spread that lie because you believe in that lie. I was talking to some people the other day that part of the Threesters, and they have a situation where they feel like you know, they're operating in truth to stand against the government and whole other things because the government's a lie. Well, yeah, that may be true. Government lies a lot, but everybody lies a lot. You know, the world is founded on lies, and everything that we do in our day-to-day actions, usually and most of the time, a lot of it incorporates a lie. Even when you go to a job or a business, there's lies involved to operate a business. More business that prosper based on lies, based on incorporation of lies. Someone tries to sell you something, they're going to make up some form of lie. Maybe not even intentionally lie. It might be a lie that is transitioned down through the business to sell that product. But just the same, they got to promote that lie to sell that product. And that's kind of the way the world operates. When most people date, especially for the first time, people tend to lie. They lie to impress. People say, well, that's an innocent lie or whatever. Lies, no lies are really innocent. All lies are detrimental. All lies are damaging. And a lie is something that is going to definitely cause you harm later on. You may not see that, but it is. So, I'm going to leave this with the fact that that's the greatest thing. That's the greatest sin on earth. There's no greater sin, y'all. There's some terrible sins that seem a whole lot worse. But every sin is founded on a lie. You know, you can't really sin. You can't commit any other sin without incorporating lies. If you think about it, anything that you've done wrong or intended on doing wrong, basic thing was to form a lie about it. Just think about anything. Think about anything you've done, any relationship you have, a lot of it is incorporated on lies. And a lot of times, disaster comes in behind the lie. You know, a lot of things happen. So, take this, pray about it, study on it, understand it to be true. And this is the word of prophecy brought to you by Dr. Chaz, letting you know that understand that sin, the greatest sin on earth, is lies. You know, and I can incorporate on some other things about it, but don't have that kind of time. So, take that and begin to study it. You got to study yourself. Don't take my word for things. God will reveal truth to you. You don't have to come through a prophet. He can reveal truth to you if you desire to know the truth. You desire to walk in the truth. So stop living a lie, okay? And understand that lies are the strongest sin on earth. All right? It's Dr. Chaz. Give me a like. Follow some of my videos by subscribing. And I'll see you in above all things. Stay blessed.